Okay, so this video is for Chapter 4B, the last problem on the review packet. And so this one is a piecewise function where I gave you the graph and you have to try to come up with the equation. I actually think this is, in my mind, this is actually easier than when you have to graph one. So really, there are two chunks to it. There's, well, in fact, I'll draw a dividing line right down the middle here. So the chunks are split right here. Right, so I've got stuff on this side over here and a separate equation that I'm going to use on that side over there. So on the left side, we've got this line right here. Well, lines take the form y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. That's probably one of the easier ways of writing this. You could do mx plus b as well if you wanted to, but either way, you're going to get the same answer out of this. So let's figure out what the slope is. So it's up 2 and over 1. So the slope is 2 over 1. In fact, I'll call this section like region 1. So here's part 1 of the equation. Okay, and then I need to plug in one of my points. So right now I've got y minus y1 equals 2x minus x1. Okay, so let's plug in one of the points. Let's plug in that one. So if I plug in 0 and negative 4, I've got y minus negative 4 equals 2x minus 0. And so then I've got y plus 4 equals 2x. So y equals 2x minus 4. So that's the equation that I'm using on this side of the graph, y equals 2x minus 4. On the other side of the graph, I've got this parabola. And one of the things that I notice is I have the vertex. So probably vertex form is good for this second section here. So y equals a x minus h squared plus k. And the vertex I can plug in right away. Y is going to be a x minus 3 plus 6. Okay. Well, I still need the a, so that's where this other point comes in handy. So if I plug in 4 for y and 5 for x, then I should be able to solve for a there. So I got 4 equals a times 2 squared plus 6. So 4 equals 4a plus 6. So then, let's see here. If I subtract 6, I get negative 2 equals 4a. And then divide by 4. And then if I simplify that a little bit, I get negative a half. So then the equation is y equals negative 1/2 x minus 3 squared plus 6. So that's the equation of the parabola part. So over on this side, here's one of them. On this side, let me erase that. The equation is y equals negative 1/2 x minus 3 squared plus 6. So there's the other one. Okay, so now we can set up the piecewise part, y equals. And so on the left, it equals 2x minus 4. And that's for certain x values. It's for all the x values that were at x equals 1 or smaller. And the reason I include the 1 is because I have that solid dot filled in right there. So if x is 1 or smaller than 1. Okay. Then on the other side of the graph, I have this parabola, negative 1/2 x minus 3 squared plus 6. And that happens for all the x's that are bigger than 1. And notice I don't include the 1 because it's an open dot right there. So I would say if x is greater than 1 and just leave it like that. No equals there. And then that's it. That's the entire thing right here. So this is the piecewise function for that graph. Okay, hope that helps a little bit.